Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Natasha Charmaine, and if you're new here, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the like button if you enjoy this video, because on this channel we do beauty, we do lifestyle, we do fashion, and here we believe it's not what you wear but how you wear it. And to everyone else, welcome back. So this is the new year of 2025. I mean, we're still in January, so I guess it's still considered a new year, but it's definitely the year of transformation for me, for everything from health to achieving my wildest goals. Are you ready to take control of your life and make this the year of your breakthrough? I know I am. So let's get right into it. This year, one of my biggest goals is to prioritize my health, starting with the 30-day raw vegan challenge and a commitment to consistent workouts. Today I'm going to show you how I approach that, so stick around and I'll show you how you can too. First, let's start off with the power of setting goals. A new year is the perfect time for a reset and to redefine what you want out of life. It's not the only time that you can do it, but it is the perfect time mentally, and it just makes sense ideally, right? So besides the usual stuff of my finances and my social media and just business stuff, for me it's about feeling stronger and more energized and feeling confident in my body, and I know that I am not alone in wanting that. I'm looking to lose weight. Simply put, I think most of us are, and at this point continuing to say that I'm losing or trying to lose the baby weight. Baby is 4 now. What's my excuse, right? So this year I really want to prioritize that, and in doing so I've started doing the raw vegan challenge, 30 days, and this is my 3rd year doing it. And I do this because I know that it's effective and I know that it works. Already to date I've lost 7 pounds since starting on the 2nd of January, and I'm going all the way until the 31st. Now you're thinking, raw vegan, what is that? Raw vegan, well, vegan is basically plant-based food. So you've got your vegetables, you've got your fruits, and you've got your nuts and grains. And raw basically means any food that is not cooked. So, I mean, there are some foods that you can cook. Once it's at a certain temperature, then it shouldn't go above that to be considered uncooked, like steaming of some sorts. I don't know what that temperature is, but if I figure it out, I'll put it down below so you can see. It's eating vegetables and fruits and nuts and grains, and it's a great way to reboot the body and feel amazing. This challenge for me isn't just about losing weight. It's about detoxing, improving your body, and improving your energy levels, and improving your digestion. And also it's a great way to reset your relationship with food. Now let me break it down for you how I do it. Basically, I research and I plan my meals in advance. So whatever it is that I'm going to eat for the day, I need to make sure that I have all the things that I need to create the meals that I want. Now what I'm going to do is I'll put up some pictures of some of the stuff that we've been making, and down below in the description I'll link some places where you can go to get recipes for raw vegan meals. The other thing that I do is I make sure that I stock up on fresh produce. Now, going to the supermarket, you got to make sure that when you're shopping on the outer skirts, outer skirts of the supermarket, because that's where all the fresh produce is. And those are the things that you're going to need, which is going to help you make those meals that are uncooked and that are very, very nutritious for your body while on the vegan challenge, raw vegan challenge. And then you can experiment with meals like salads, smoothies, and raw desserts. They're so good. Now what my sister and I have done is she has a WhatsApp chat, and we have friends that are on there to help support one another. We post our meals during the day so that we can see what each other is eating, and we can get ideas for meals that we may not have thought of that they actually made. One of my favorite things to do is when I have my salad, I make my ginger, my ginger peanut sauce. It's like a salad dressing, and it is so good. I've shared it multiple times on the chat, and people have remade it themselves, and they actually love it. It's one of their go-tos for when they're making their salads. Now, one of the other goals that I have is a fitness goal. So in addition to doing raw vegan, I also do a workout before going to work. Now, there may be some mornings where I don't want to get up, okay? But I still try to get something in. So you can't beat yourself up if you don't do the workout for as long as you want to, because I do a 30-minute workout. But if I'm able to get 15 minutes in, at least I got up, I moved my body, and I'm super happy with that. So in conjunction with eating well, I'm also up, moving my body, and making sure that I'm burning those calories. I also have a walking mat that I purchased about a year ago, and as the months go on, I'm going to start incorporating that into my workout so that for the cold months, when I like to go out and run, I'm not able to because it's so cold. And there are people that do. I'm just not one of them. I can get on my walking mat and I can get in a few miles and not feel bad that I wasn't able to get out and do a run. In addition to that, I have also started journaling. So I found this really great journal that allows me to write down all of my goals on a daily basis. And it's a really good one too, because it starts out with what the day is, and you get to write down all of your list for the things that you want to do for the day. It goes into, you have to write down 3 of your goals. From there, you write down your movements for the day, whether you've worked out, whether I've done 10,000 steps for the day, which I normally do. It talks about your nourishment, so you write down 3 of the most nourishing meals or foods that you've eaten for the day. Then it goes into inspire, so you get a little section where you can write words of inspiration. And then on the next side, you've got gratitude. You write down 3 things that you're grateful for. Reflection, you write down your reflections. Then it goes into manifestation, and so I'm able to write down all of my manifestation for the days daily, basically. It also tracks my mood, and it tracks the amount of water that I drink per day, which is another goal of mine, to be able to drink more water on a daily basis, because my water intake has been very lackluster. And the more water that I use, the better my workouts will be, and the more I moisturize my body with this raw vegan diet that I am doing. I was also introduced to an app called Yuka, and what Yuka does, it allows you to scan foods to let you know how good or how unhealthy they are for you. So if you're interested in, when you go food shopping and you're looking at foods outside of the vegan, raw vegan diet, you can use that app to scan foods as you shop to see how good or how good they aren't for you based off of their nutrients and all of the things that they contain in terms of ingredients. Now, I have 5 steps that I go over to help me achieve being successful at all of my goals for the year. Regardless of what your goals are, these are the 5 steps that you can use as a takeaway so that you make sure that you're successful with your goals. I'm going to read them off here. So 1 is to set small goals for yourself. So I've got a goal of losing like 15 to 20 pounds. I'm going to start with 5 at a time, hit those goals, and then I'll ultimately hit my big goal. Secondly, you got to stay consistent. No one's perfect, but at least if you stay on top of yourself and you know that you didn't hit it the first time, don't stop, keep going, continue to stay consistent. The third thing is to find a support system. So like I said, we're on a WhatsApp chat, my friends and my sister and I, and we all hold each other accountable for the things that we want to achieve. So we post daily, and we keep each other motivated, and we keep each other inspired. The fourth thing is to track your progress. There's nothing better than hitting your goals and tracking your progress. That way, in days to come, you can look back and see what you've done, and then now you can see currently how much better you're doing than you were, let's say, a week or 2 weeks ago. Finally, we have celebrate your wins. It's always great to reward yourself in a healthy way, of course, and rewarding yourselves help to keep you intact with what you're doing, because no one likes to suffer by going through something that they may not necessarily want to all of the time and not be able to enjoy some of it at some point. So always reward yourself with your wins. Okay, now there are 2 things that I forgot to mention that I want to make sure that you get. One of the things is that I've created a virtual mood board on my phone. That way every day I can look at it. It's a good way to hold yourself accountable and be inspired. So I've taken a whole bunch of photos for all of the goals that I want for 2025, and I've incorporated it into a visual mood board. If you have an iPhone, you can go on ahead and use the Freeform app, and you can use that to bring all of your photos in and create a mood board. The second thing that I do is on my phone, I have a dedicated goals section in my notes where I list all of my goals and I make due dates for each one that I want to have accomplished. I even have it broken down into quarters. So for within the first 3 months of the year, I'd like to have a certain amount of set goals accomplished, and then I can move on to the next quarter where I have the next set of goals to accomplish, and I keep myself accountable for taking care of all of them. So if everything that you've heard here hasn't been helpful in helping you set your goals for 2025, then I don't know what else to do, but I'm hoping that you stick with it. If I can do this, then you can do this. The key is to start and just be consistent and take it one day at a time. And then at the end of the month, you'll be surprised at how far you've come. So, are you guys ready to join me for 2025 in achieving our goals? If you are, drop a commitment down in the description below and share any of your recipes or any ideas you have on achieving your goals for 2025. Thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you enjoy this video. Here's to a happy, healthy, and successful 2025. Bye guys.